Don't mind me, guys. I just got out of bed, so I'm having morning cup of Joe/water. Hey, some people wake up water, some people wake up to freaking coffee. But funny story about this movie. So when I was a kid, I watched this movie a lot, like a lot, and for some reason I had this fear because I my ceiling fan made the noise of it, and it's like the um, noise from the movie, and it's like I had a constant fear that any minute now a tripod was going to disintegrate me in my sleep. Am I the only one who had that fear? I was like 5. I had weird fears back then, man. War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg, stars Tom Cruise, and it came out in 2005. And man, I've been wanting to talk about this movie. The reason why I wanted to talk about this movie is that it's its 15-year anniversary. God, I feel old. And this movie has a lot of sentimental value to me. I used to go to my grandma's when I was a kid and watch the VHS. They had 2 movies on VHS. This and Star Wars Episode 3. Yeah. So without that special VHS, you wouldn't have moi today, pretty much. There would be no Michael Tube today, the movie lover. It'd probably be someone else. Oh, that's a scary thought. But I'm a big fan of this movie. I love this movie to death. I watched it all the time, and I wanted to watch it again. I watched it last night, just like taking notes and what I thought, and just then I watched it again on last Tuesday, just for fun, just for childhood memories, just as I watched it as a kid. And man, this movie freaking holds up. I'm a big fan of it. I love the design of tripods, and I love them so much. I even have a model of them. So I was extremely excited to talk about this movie. So without further ado, let's dive in. Let's talk about Tom Cruise. He's awesome. I love Tom Cruise in a lot of movies. Mission Impossible, Top Gun. I'll talk about that one day. Man, Top Gun. But Tom Cruise is awesome, and he just has a lot of awesome scenes. I like Robbie in the movie, the son. Pretty much, this movie's pretty much about Tom Cruise and his daughter and son escaping and trying to get to Boston because the tripods are invading the world. And it's about figuring out what these mysterious machines are rising up. Why are they here? And oh man, this movie does not deserve a PG-13. Whoo! I mean, wow. I'm going to set this down now. For PG-13, man, this is just wow. Oh, this is violent, but I like Robbie. I relate to him because he's throughout the movie. He's like, I want to get back at them. I want to go fight them. And yeah. Yeah, but the daughter, Dakota Johnson, her name is, she's alright. She's so annoying, and like, there's a car scene where she's like screaming, ah, ah, ah. It's like, oh my god, where's Advil at? Yeah, she's the only annoying character, but man, the CGI in this movie. Let's talk about CGI. it holds up extremely well. It came out 15 years ago and is better than some movies today. Like, it actually really holds up and it's awesome. I love it. And there's a lot of practical sets. And yeah, the tripods are a menacing threat. They first rise up in the ground, I love how that scene's done. Because the scene, when they're coming out of the ground is actually rotating. And last night, when I was doing my notes about this movie, I never knew that. Like, I never realized the ground was rotating with, like, all of the buildings. Like, oh my gosh. I just now realized that. It's like a cylinder. And that's kind of cool. That's a nice detail. I kind of like that. And then, like, there's a cool hill battle with the military, and they're like, we have no cover fire, Echo 900, blah blah blah, military stuff, like in every other movie. It's like, I want to know what's over that hill. What's over that hill? Because there's just all these military, and Tom Cruise is tackling his son. I want to know what's over that hill. Please, someone make a sequel to this movie to tell from the military perspective, because that's really cool. I would like to see that, like a Battle of LA type of War of the Worlds movie. That'd be cool. I'd pay to see that. But yeah, the only slow part of the movie is when they go into the cellar. The cellar scene's really awesome. There's a scene where pretty much Tom Cruise is fighting this old man not to kill an alien, to give them signals off, and it's just really awesome. I like that scene, but it's the build up to it. The old man's digging. He's like, not my country, not my country, not my country. He's like, can we get to the good part yet? But besides that, that's the only slow part, and yeah, overall, guys, this has been one of my favorite Spielberg movies. It's so underrated. I had such a good time as a kid, and it still holds up today, 15 years later. I highly recommend watching this movie. Overall, giving War of the Worlds an A. But yeah, guys, this movie was extremely awesome, and rewatching again and again just brings back a lot of childhood memories. And yeah, highly recommended. So underrated. I wish more people would talk about it. But yeah, that's all for this time. Punch that like button face like boss, and have a good morning. And see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.